294, paragraph page 294. Is that correct? 294. Okay, and last headword was thin, newer type of lesson. Okay, so let's start with revision. Ready?
Okay.
Here we go. First question. Among all the subjects you studied at school, which did you think was the most boring? Among all the subjects you studied at school, which did you think was the most boring? Among all the subjects
Among
I studied,
all, all
among all
subject,
the subjects
among all subject
I
I
studied at
studied
school,
at
I
school,
thought
I thought geography
was the most
was
boring.
the most boring.
Right? Among all the places you've ever been to, which do you think is the ugliest? Among all the places you've ever been to, which do you think was the ugliest? Among all the
Among
places
all the
I've
places
ever been
I've
to,
ever been
I
to,
think
I think a
it
place
is the ugliest.
is the ugliest.
Among all the things in that room, are any yours? Among all the things in that room, are any yours? Yes,
Mm,
among all the things
Yes, among all the
in
things
this room,
in this
some
room,
are mine.
some are mine.
Very good. Tell me one use of to be going to. Tell me one use of to be going to, please. One use of
One
to be
use
going
of
to
to be
is to
going
say,
going to is to
one more.
say
One
one
use
one
of
use
to be going
of
to
to be going to
is to say
is
what we
to
think
say
will
what
happen
we think will
because of
happen
something
because
we
of
know now.
something we know now.
Very good. Okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? You're going
You
to
are
open the
going
book. You're going to
you are
open the
going to
book.
open the book.
Rega, do you think it's going to rain soon? Do you think it's going to rain soon? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
don't.
don't think
It's going
it's
to rain
going
soon.
to rain soon.
Tell me another use of to be going to. Tell me another use of to be going to, please. Another use
Another
of to be
use
going to
of to be going
is to
to
speak
is
about
to speak
our
about
future
our
intention.
future intention.
What are you going to do after the lesson? What are you going to do after the lesson? I'm going to
I am going to eat dinner
dinner after the
after
lesson.
the lesson.
Very good. Are you going to watch television this evening? Are you going to watch television this evening? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm
I'm
going to watch
television this
television
evening.
this evening.
Very good. What are you going to have for your dinner this evening? What are you going to have for your dinner this evening? I'm going to
I'm
have
going to have soup
for my
and eggs
dinner
for my dinner
this evening.
this evening.
Wait, are you going to come here again tomorrow? Are you going to come here again tomorrow? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm
I'm
going to come
come here
here
again tomorrow.
tomorrow again tomorrow.
Very good. What kind of things do you enjoy doing most of all? What kind of things do you enjoy doing most of all? The kind of
The
things
kind
I
of
enjoy
things I
doing
enjoy
most of all
doing most of all
are watching
are
television,
watching television,
going to the cinema,
going to the
etc.
cinema, etc.
Do you always enjoy your weekends? Do you always enjoy your weekends? Yes or no?
Yes, I always
Enjoy
enjoy
my weekends.
in weekends.
Very good. Do you enjoy going to museums? Do you enjoy going to museums? Yes or no?
Yes,
I
I
enjoy
enjoy
going
to
to
going
museums.
to museums.
Very good. Do young children enjoy bedtime stories? Do young children enjoy bedtime stories? Yes, young
Yes, young
children
children
enjoy bedtime
enjoy
stories.
bedtime stories.
Very good. What's this? What's this? It's a hole.
It's a whole.
What kind of hole do we find in a door? What kind of hole do we find in a door? We find a
We
keyhole
find a
in
keyhole
a door.
in a door.
Very good. Have you got a hole in your pocket? Have you got a hole in your pocket? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
haven't
haven't
got a
got
hole
a
in my
hole
pocket.
in my pocket.
Very good. Is it stupid to believe everything people tell you? Is it stupid to believe everything people tell you? Yes, it's
Yes,
stupid to believe.
people.
Yes, it's stupid to
Yes,
believe.
to people's.
One more. Yes,
It's
it's stupid
it's stupid
to believe
to believe
everything
everything
people tell you.
people tell you.
Ragged, which do you think are more intelligent, cats or dogs? Which do you think are more intelligent, cats or dogs? I think
I think
are
Dogs
more
are
intelligent
more
than
intelligent
cats.
than cats.
What's another word for intelligent? What's another word for intelligent? Another word
Another
for
word
intelligent
of
is
intelligence
clever.
is clever.
Very good. Okay, next. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're pushing
You are
against the
pushing
book.
against the book.
Who does your country play football against? Who does your country play football against? My country
My
plays
country
football
plays
against.
football against Korea.
Very good. Is the chair against the wall? Is the chair against the wall? Yes or no?
No,
The chair
the
isn't
chair
against the
isn't
wall.
against the wall.
It's near the wall.
It's near the wall.
Very good. Okay, next, what's the past participle of the verb to go? What's the past participle of the verb to go? The past
The past
participle
participle
of the
of
verb
the verb
to
to
go
go
is gone.
is gone.
What are the three forms of go? What are the three forms of go? The three
The
forms
three
of
forms
go
of
are
go
go,
are
went,
go,
gone.
went, gone.
Very good. What's the difference between these two sentences? Mr. Brown has been to Scotland and Mr. Brown has gone to Scotland. What's the difference between these two sentences? Mr. Brown has been to Scotland and Mr. Brown has gone to Scotland. The difference
The
between
difference
those
between
two
the two
sentences is that
sentences
the
is
first
that
sentence
the first
means
sentence
that
means
Mr. Brown
that
has
Mr. Brown
visited
has
Scotland
visited
in his
Scotland
life,
in
but
his
he is
life,
not
but
there
he
now.
is not there now.
Whereas the second
Whereas the
sentence
second
means
sentence
he is in
means
Scotland.
he is in
He is
Scotland,
not here
if
now.
not here, he is now.
He is not here
He's
now.
not here now.
Very good. Why can we say Mr. Brown has gone to Scotland but not I have gone to Scotland? Why can we say Mr. Brown has gone to Scotland but not I have gone to Scotland? We can say
We can
Mr.
say
Brown
Mr.
has
Brown
gone to
has
Scotland
gone to the
but not
has
one
gone
more.
Scotland.
We can say
We can say
Mr. Brown
Mr.
has
Brown
gone to
has gone
Scotland
to Scotland,
but not I have
but
gone
not
to
I
Scotland
have gone to Scotland,
because I have gone
because
to
I have
Scotland
gone to
means I
Scotland
am not
means
here
I'm
now,
not here
which
now,
is
which
impossible.
is impossible.
Very good. Do you know anybody who keeps birds at home? Do you know anybody who keeps birds at home? Yes or no?
Yes,
I
I
know
know
somebody who keeps
somebody
birds
who keeps
at home.
bird at home.
When people go on holiday, do they generally prefer to fly or go by train? When people go on holiday, do they generally prefer to fly or go by train? When people
If
go on
people
holiday,
go on
they
holiday,
generally prefer to
they prefer to plane
fly.
to fly.
Very good, one more. When people
When
go on
people go
holiday,
on
they
holiday,
generally
they
prefer to
generally
fly
prefer to
than
fly
to go by
than
train.
to go by train.
Very good. Can a bird fly quicker than a plane? Can a bird fly quicker than a plane? No, a bird
No,
can't
but a
fly
bird can
quicker
fly
than a
quicker
plane.
than a
It
plane.
flies slower
It
than a
flies
plane.
slower than plane.
Very good. Can a chicken fly? Can a chicken fly? Yes, a chicken
Yes,
can
a
fly,
chicken can
but not
fly,
very
but
far.
not very far.
Have you ever dreamt you could fly? Have you ever dreamt you could fly? Yes or no?
No,
I never dreamt
I've never dreamed
I could
I
fly.
could fly.
Very good. Okay. Next, what's the difference between thick and fat? What's the difference between thick and fat? The
The
difference
difference
between thick
between
and
thick
fat
and
is that
fat
we
is
use
that
thick
we
for
use thick
things
for
and
things
fat for
and fat
people and
for
animal.
people or animals.
Very good. Are you fatter than your mother? Are you fatter than your mother? Yes or no?
No,
I'm not
I'm not fatter
than
than
my
my
mother.
mother.
I'm thinner
I'm
than she
super
is.
thin than she
Well,
is.
I'm thinner than she
I'm
is.
thinner than she is.
Wait, who's the thinnest person in your family? Who's the thinnest person in your family? My
My father
is
is
the
the thinnest
person in my
person in
family.
my family.
Do people generally become thinner as they become older? Do people generally become thinner as they become older? No. People don't
No, people
generally
don't
become
generally
thinner
become
as they
thinner
become
as
older.
they become
They
older.
become
They
fatter.
become fatter.
Very good. And that's the end of our revision. Let's have new work. Okay, so let's start. Okay, repeat. Swam.
Swam.
Very good. Okay, listen. The past of the verb to swim is swum. For example, I swam last summer. Okay, let's practice. What's the past of the verb to swim? What's the past of the verb to swim? The past
The
of the
past
verb to
of the
swim
verb to swim
is swam.
is swam.
Did you swim last summer? Did you swim last summer? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
didn't
didn't
swim
swim
last summer.
last summer.
Very good. Next, repeat. Lost.
Lost.
Very good. Okay, listen. The past simple and the past participle of the verb to lose is lost. For example, I lost my money yesterday. I have sometimes lost my way in a large city. Let's practice. What is the past simple and the past participle of the verb to lose? What is the past simple and the past participle of the verb to lose? The past
The
simple and
past simple and past participle,
one more. The past simple
past simple
and the past
and past
participle of
participle
the verb to
of the
lose
verb to
is
lose
lost.
is lost.
Have you ever lost your way in a large city? Have you ever lost your way in a large city? Yes or no?
Yes, I
I've
have
sometimes
sometimes
lost my
have
way
lost my
in a
way
large
in
city.
a large city.
Have you ever lost anything worth a lot of money? Have you ever lost anything worth a lot of money? Yes or no?
Yes,
I've
I
lost
have
something.
lost
One
something.
more. Yes, I've lost
Yes,
something
I've lost
worth a
something,
lot of
lost
money.
a lot of money.
Very good. What's the difference between each other and one another? Oh no, that's a new word. Okay, repeat. Each other,
Each other,
one another.
one another.
Very good. Okay, listen. Each other and one another are both pronouns. For example, I am looking at you. You're looking at me. So we are looking at each other. Another example is I am looking at you. You're looking at me. I'm looking at him. He's looking at her. We are looking at one another. So we generally use each other for two people or two things, and one another for more than two people or things. Let's practice. So, what's the difference between each other and one another? What's the difference between each other and one another? The difference
The
between
difference
each
between
other
each
and one
other and
another
one
is
another
that we
is that
generally
we
use
generally
each
use
other
each
for
other
two
for
people or
two
things,
people or
and one
things,
another
and one
for more
another
than
for
two
more
people
than
or
two
things.
people or things.
Give me an example. Give me an example, please. You and I are
You and I
speaking to
are
each other.
speaking to each
The
other.
students speak
The students
to one
speak
another
to
after the
one
lesson.
another after the lesson.
Do we look at each other during the lesson? Do we look at each other during the lesson? Yes, we look
Yes,
at
we
each
look at
other
each
during the
other
lesson.
during the lesson.
Do we shake hands with each other at the beginning of the lesson? Do we shake hands with each other at the beginning of the lesson? No, we
No,
don't shake
we don't
hands
shake
with each
hands
other
with
at the
each
beginning
other at
of the
the
lesson.
beginning of the lesson.
Very good. Okay, next. Do your country and England play football against each other? Do your country and England play football against each other? Yes or no?
Yes,
My country and
my
England
country
play
and
football
England play
against one
football
another.
against one another.
Very good. Do Italy, Germany, Russia, and England play football against one another? Do Italy, Germany, Russia, and England play football against one another? Yes, Italy,
Yes,
Germany,
Italy,
Russia,
Germany,
and
Russia,
England
and
play
England
football
play
against
football
one
against
another?
one another.
Do the countries of Europe do business with one another? Do the countries of Europe do business with one another? Yes, the
Yes,
countries
the
of Europe
countries of
do
Europe
business
do
with one
business
another.
with one another.
Which language do the students speak to one another in after the lesson? Which language do the students speak to one another in after the lesson? The students speak
The students
to one
speak
another
to another
in
in
Japanese after the
Japanese
lesson.
after the lesson
Very good. Next, repeat. To be able.
to be able.
Very next. I'm able, was
Next,
able, been able.
well, I'm able, was able, being able.
Very good. Okay, listen. The past of the word can is could, but the word can has no future tense. Therefore, we use the verb be able and say, I will be able. The three forms of be able are I'm able, was able, been able. Okay, let's practice. What's the past of can? What's the past of can? The past
The
of
past
can is
of
could.
can is could.
What's the future of can? What's the future of can? Can
The
has no
can
future.
has no future.
Therefore, we use the
Therefore, we
verb
use
be
the verb
able
be
and
able
say I will
and
be
say I
able.
will be able.
What's the infinitive of can? What's the infinitive of can? Can has
That
no
can has
infinitive.
no infinitive.
Therefore, we use
Therefore,
to
we
be
use
able.
to be able.
Very good. What are the three forms of be able? What are the three forms of be able? The three
The
forms
three
of
forms
be able.
to be able.
What? The three forms
The
of
three
be
forms
able
of be able
are am able,
are
was
unable,
able,
was
been
able,
able.
being able.
Very good. Were you able to speak English a few years ago? Were you able to speak English a few years ago? Yes or no?
Yes,
I was
I
able to
was
speak
I was
English.
able
Huh?
English.
One more?
Uh,
Yes, I was
yes,
able
I was
to
able
speak
to
English
speak
a few
English
years ago.
a few years ago.
Very good. Are you able to reach this book without standing up? Are you able to reach this book without standing up? No, I'm not
No, I'm
able
not
to reach
able
that
to
book
read
without
notebook without
standing up.
standing up.
Very good. Will you be able to speak English well if you study a lot? Will you be able to speak English well if you study a lot? Yes, I'll be able
Yes,
to
I'll
speak
be able
English
to
well
speak English
if
well
I
if
study a
I
lot.
study a lot.
Have you been able to answer all the questions I have asked you without too much difficulty? Have you been able to answer all the questions I have asked you without too much difficulty? Yes or no?
No,
I haven't
I
been
haven't
able
been
to
able
answer all
to
the
answer
questions
all the
you've asked
questions
me
you have
without
asked me
too much
without too
difficulty.
much
Some I
difficulty.
have and some
Mm,
I haven't.
I have
Remember? Some I have
some I have
and some I
and
haven't.
some I haven't.
Very good. Next, repeat factory.
Factory.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word factory is a noun. A factory makes things like cars, computers, pens, etc. Let's practice. Tell me the names of some things that we make in a factory. Tell me the names of some things that we make in factories, please. The names
The
of some
names of
things
some
that we
things
make in
that we make
factories
in
are
factories
cars,
are
pens,
cars,
etc.
pens, etc.
Do you think work in a factory can be pleasant? Do you think work in a factory can be pleasant? Yes or no?
Yes,
I think
I
work in
think
a
work
factory
in the
can be
factory
pleasant.
can be pleasant.
Very good. Next, repeat ordinary.
Ordinary.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word ordinary is an adjective. It means normal. For example, when we are at home, we don't wear uniforms. We only wear ordinary clothes. Soldiers always wear uniforms at work. They don't wear ordinary clothes. Let's practice. Do soldiers wear ordinary clothes? Do soldiers wear ordinary clothes? No.
No,
Soldiers don't
soldiers
wear
don't
ordinary
wear
clothes.
ordinary
They
clothes.
wear
They
uniform.
wear uniform.
Very good. Next, repeat. Paint.
Paint.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word paint is a verb. To paint is to make a picture or to draw and color with colors. Some examples of painters are Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. Let's practice. Can you paint? Can you paint? Yes or no?
Yes, I
I
can
can.
paint.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Hotel.
Hotel.
Stay.
Stay.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word hotel is a noun. It is a building where you pay to have a room to sleep in. For example, the Imperial Hotel, the Peninsula Hotel. When we go to other countries for a holiday, we sleep in a hotel. We stay in a hotel for 2 or 3 days or even a week. Let's practice. How much does it cost to stay in an ordinary hotel for one night in your town? How much does it cost to stay in an ordinary hotel for one night in your town? It costs about
It cost about 5,000
to
yen
stay in
to
an
stay in
ordinary
an
hotel
ordinary
for
hotel
one night in
for
my
one
town.
night in my town.
Very good. Next, repeat song.
So,
Very good. Okay, listen. The word song is a noun. For example, we listen to song. I listen to English songs, but I can't understand all the words when I listen to a song in English. Let's practice. Can you understand all the words when you listen to a song in English? Can you understand all the words when you listen to a song in English? Yes or no?
N- No,
I
I
can't
can't
understand all the
understand
word
all
when
the
I
words
listen to a
when I
song
listen
in
to a
English.
song in English.
Very good. Next, repeat. Fun.
Fun,
Funny.
funny.
Very good. Okay, listen. Fun and funny are both adjectives. When we say that something is fun, it means that we enjoy it. For example, playing football can be fun. When we say that something is funny, it means that it makes us laugh. For example, a comedy film is funny. Let's practice. What's the difference between the words fun and funny? What's the difference between the words fun and funny? The difference
The difference
between the
between
words
fun,
fun
the word fun
and
and
funny is that
funny is
if
that
something is fun,
if something
we
is
enjoy
fun,
it.
we
Whereas
enjoy it.
if
Whereas
something is
if
funny,
something
it
is
make
funny,
us laugh.
it makes us laugh.
Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to reading. Okay, so our reading is at stage 4, paragraph page 234. Last headword was worth plus ing. So let's start at 235. Okay, so do
Do
you
you
think it's
think
worth studying?
Do you think it's worth studying the language of another country? Yes, I think it's worth studying the language of another country.